There's no place to escape to.
This is the last stream.
On the left. That's when the cannibalism started.
What was that?
What up, everybody? Welcome to the last stream on the left. Hellish Rebuke, Henry. Hellish Rebuke.
Not today. Today I'm so hungover.
You're hungover? It's 5 p.m. where you are. How are you still hungover?
Man, you know what happens is that I hadn't really been drinking, and I did one of those where I was just like, man, I'm getting drunk all weekend long.
Yeah.
And
I'm getting
did
a phone call from one of my friends. Drink me to feel better, Henry.
Yeah, I want.
You have to. That's
I
the only
want
way. Marcus, that's the truth on that.
I
That's the
don't
only
do
way
it
to fix
myself.
Well,
Honestly, I might do it. I have a beer in here, but I can't drink today. I'm trying to not drink today. I'm trying to do the opposite. I'm trying to
Hard
chill
stop.
out. I'm trying to
feel
chill out for one day, but I don't know. I did some quarantine fucking drinking.
were you alone?
Some of it.
Well, but was it sad?
No, laughing.
So you were just
Laughing the
laughing
whole
alone.
time.
What were you drinking?
Beers, wine, and tequila.
Oh, you did get hammered. That's when you're like, "What do we got in here?"
Well,
Just
I did that, and then
slumming
I made
through
a bunch of dark and stormies, and then I went and I had a bunch of ginger beers, which has just been like I got into that yesterday, where I would
Nightmare.
pour it over. You ever do this? God, it's so good.
No, it sounds like the Russian sleep
Okay.
experiment. That's like not
ginger
that's,
beer, over
Uh-huh.
a pint glass filled with ice, 2 to 3 shots of bourbon on the top of it, and you fucking mix it up, and it's an incredibly refreshing summer drink.
Yeah, you're like the barefoot Contessa, but like not because she came home and kicked off her sandals. She can't find them. They're
Can't
on the
find my
beach
shoes.
somewhere. You're about to get arrested.
Barefoot, no home Contessa. That's what I was shooting for.
Well, I'm excited for this week's stream. I actually watched both of last week's stream, and dare I say, good job, guys. Very funny. Very funny.
Thank you.
Very fun stuff. But this is
Appreciate it. Thank you very much
really
for your
good.
honest assessment of our
It was
performance.
funny, and it was funny. But this week is even going to be better because we don't have to do anything, which is nice for
No
us.
work.
No work for us. Classic.
work.
Travis Morningstar got to choose all the videos.
It's on me.
It's on Trav, and
I was just thinking, what did I do for Memorial Day? And what I did was I got into a white van with an old Egyptian man because I needed someone to carry film equipment to our studio. And the guy that brought me the film equipment, I asked him, hey, if I give you $50, will you just take me to Greenpoint and go to our studio?
uh-huh.
And yeah, he did, and he filled me in on how
Oh my, he filled you in, huh?
Egypt is doing their coronavirus thing. Apparently, this is from the Egyptian man himself. Apparently, they have a curfew. So before 7 p.m., it's basically no holds barred. Do whatever you want.
Right.
And then after 7 p.m., social distancing, businesses close. Fascinating stuff. But
It's an idea.
But
That's an idea. Yeah, I guess you're gonna
That's
do
an
it.
idea.
But you know what I want to say, Travis?
Getting into a white van with a strange Egyptian man is a new rush. Since I can't drink, so I
love it.
have to do these. I have
You
to.
got to fucking turn up the volume some way. And then I want to say, as an emergency responder for Last Podcast Network, I want to give you what every emergency responder is so thirsty for and requires during this time period.
No, sorry.
Can you imagine that?
I don't hear
honestly. It's 7, so they do that at 7 p.m. every day here in New York. They're banging pots and pans. You're just out of work. The last thing you want to hear is a bunch of people who sound like they're in a psychiatric ward off their meds, banging their kitchen pots and pans together. And this is a thank you. Give me money. Throw tens of dollars out
Throw
the
money.
window.
That's what Travis is slowly asking for, and we'll find out because in the end, I think Travis knows experience is so much more important than money.
That's right.
That is.
And
what
as a
I've
matter of
learned.
fact, Henry and Marcus and I were going to start an improv theater called the Downright Citizens Brigade. And we're going to make all of the money
Where
off of
we
the
make all the
struggling
money
artists.
and no
Yeah.
one makes any of the rest of the money, and then we
Whoa.
lie to them about their chances in show business, and we just give
Yes.
it to the most good-looking people that already had connections to begin with.
And
be
if
great.
you're very lucky, you too can do a sketch in blackface. And yes, that sketch will come back to haunt want you 20 years from now, but you
Good
know
for them.
we'll have a show. So who cares?
Real quick, I did take a UCB class, and I almost cried in that class because the teacher was so bitter about his lot in life.
I'm actually
And
okay.
like nothing I did was funny, which you know what, fair enough. But I made him laugh once, and it almost made me cry because he hated me so much and would cut my scenes off every single
Honestly,
time.
Travis, I would love to know the Donnie Darko like road you took this class down. What were some of your like? Okay, let's just channel it. What's a suggestion?
No, I was so the scene that I did was somebody was playing my brother, and they were like, "Man, you got to get up. You why are you like I forget what the scene was, but it was like I was using fire hoses on people." And that's the wacky part, right? That's the wacky part.
Sure,
and
sure.
then my partner was like, "Hey, what's going on with you?" And I got real for a second. I said, "I'm just having a really hard time right now," and that was what made my improv teacher laugh.
You did not. No, actually, just before the stream, Travis was telling me his older brother showed him dog porn. So should have just gone with that. Travis.
Wow,
And
that was in confidence.
well, and I did take it in confidence.
That was
But
in
anyway, no, that was a lull. That was a raffle. That's a rib. That's a.
But yeah, that's the thing. That's the only thing that they found enjoyable was your personal suffering. They like your
Yes.
money, and they want your choices to match whatever choices they have. Any
Yep.
improv teachers are little fucking dictators.
Oh,
They
they're
wanna-
Yeah, and I
horrible.
think
and they're all trying to bang the students.
and I do
I'm not going to say that I didn't lose a girl to an improv teacher, but definitely after we dated, she had sex with him multiple times. Bald man. You went up inside there. I mean, it was ridiculous what he was trying to do. What a scene that must have been.
and they hold all these improv classes in buildings that they're on like the 5th floor of the building, and then there's a bar waiting for you at the very bottom, which is just like a honey trap for me, an alcoholic at the time. So I would just leave the class completely humiliated and
Shattered.
get drunk at the bar, and then just not show up to the next class.
I
It's a
cannot-
perfect system. It's a perfect, grifty, funny system.
I cannot tell you how many times I had to play a trade. So many people just climbed on me. I'm with you, Trav. I completely agree. It was demoralizing, traumatizing in every sense of the word. I learned nothing. I think my comedy got worse.
That's
But you
why
know
I
what?
took-
I've been trying to embolden myself recently by watching the show Billions. It really gets my zazz up. You know,
Dan
it really,
Soder, our buddy Dan Soder's
Dan
up
We
Soder.
had
there.
Soders on the LPN show this week, but honestly, guys, he's been talking about Billions for 3 fucking weeks. I swear to God.
I love
He just does.
I love Billions now, and it's like it's giving me back sort of a macho-ness that I never had in the first place.
Be back.
Like I'm listening to Metallica now. I'm looking at Harleys realistically online to buy, and you know, like
Travis,
invest-
I hate to break this.
like-
I hate to tell you this, but you know Harleys are for lesbians.
Hey,
have you
that's
seen me?
changed.
Have you
That's
seen me
changed.
recently?
wait,
Yeah.
what? When
They've
did Harley
changed.
become for lesbians? Also, I mean, that's great. I understand the joy of riding on a bike, having a murmur between the thighs, but I didn't hear this rumor at all, Henry.
Yeah, what's her name? Her kid just died. Melissa Etheridge.
Oh,
She flipped it.
really?
Yep, I don't know how,
know
but
that.
she did it.
But
well,
I like how
Rapunzel.
Billions has kind of like it's sort of tamped down my more esoteric interests. Like now I'm appreciating certain things, and this first video that I brought to you is something that I would never sully my own YouTube account by bringing this up and watching it. But I thought it was fucking cool. It's like neon lights underneath your car, like and listening to new metal. It's just cool. No matter which way you spin it. So let's play this first
Also-
video and let's get fucking pumped.
I am realizing these are all the waters that I drink throughout the week. Probably should have removed those from the background, but
Yeah, it looks like you're keeping jugs of your piss inside. Okay, cool. Feeling it.
love it.
Feeling it.
Oh, this is on their way to Bonnaroo.
I guess so, but it must be very hot.
Nuvo, Leto, Agram.
Oh, shit.
I would love to
Saudi
shoot a
Arabia
gun out of a car. Out of a car.
Can
with-
do it, man. Just fucking get one, dude, and just start fucking bucka. A lot of Ubers will let you just shoot out of their car if you don't give them 1-star review.
If there was a shooting Uber, a Schuber, I would do it every single day.
Man, y'all are fucking digging on this and fucking scrapping on this shit, and I think that this is fucking Duplito.
Look at this.
I think that this
Got
slaps.
sick. It's sick.
This fucking killer as hell, dude. Woo! Get that band up on the wheels, dude.
You know these guys are getting a lot of women.
Oh, yeah.
And the women let them touch their boobs because they can drive their car so good.
Coolest guys in the world, I'm telling you. Every time a guy drives through my neighborhood, playing really loud music with like really loud fucking mufflers, like I always say, like that is right now the coolest guy on this block. I was the coolest guy on this block before that guy drove here, but until he leaves.
But do you thank him? Do you like say thank you to his mind for just like how fucking crazy wet he makes Carolina and how ready for her to go? Like
I get to take advantage of that.
Fucking dope,
dude. I gotta say,
dope, dude. Hell yeah, man.
But some songs are great live. 2 Chainz, All I Want for My Birthday. That's a great live. But you know who? Or I would say you can even blast a little Metallica. The only artist you should never blast is Eminem because it just sounds like you got a kid in the back seat who hates his mom. And it's just a lot. Like just the drive-by lyrics are like, "I'm gonna kill you, bitch," and you're like, "What the?" And then they're just gone.
I'm hitting it with a lot, man. You know what? You got fucking. That's why I try to when I blast it, I pop the fucking top of the fucking vert down, man. Fucking Don Henley, man, makes everybody fucking go lockstep groove. Fucking Dirty Laundry, man. When's the last time you played that fucking fresh ass track?
Hell yeah. There's a guy in my neighborhood that just constantly plays Phil Collins, driving through the neighborhood, blasting Phil Collins as loud as he possibly can.
I can feel it.
That's the one.
Man. That's all fucking.
And Phil Collins was mentioned in the Eminem song "Stan."
Huh. I didn't know you were such a scholar of Eminem lyrics.
I love Candy and I love Eminem.
Fucking fascinating.
I love him. I've always been a fan.
Speaking of Eminem, I think this next video, this is sort of how you make an Eminem, how you put a child through such trauma that they become the rap god themselves.
Also, you can get this shirt on lastpodcastmerch.com.
Good plug.
Let's watch this news clip.
Duct tape around her foster children has been found not guilty of criminal charges.
What?
Colleen Bro wept as she left a courthouse in Doylestown, Pennsylvania. Bro and her estranged husband Neil were arrested in April and charged with child endangerment. Authorities obtained several pictures. One showed a child
What are they
from
doing?
ankle to neck in duct tape.
Christ, Travis.
The defense successfully argued that the husband staged the photos to hurt his wife during a bitter divorce. Neil Bro has already pleaded guilty and he is awaiting sentencing.
Hold on a second. So this dude went so next level.
God, dude.
He duct taped the kids to make it seem like she was a bad mom. Dude, I don't even understand why they're getting a divorce. He's dedicated. He's motivated. He's got his head on his shoulders. What's love got to do with it?
That's a real ass timeout.
Oh, wait. So this is my question. Okay. Who was taping the kids? She was taping the kids?
Neil Bro was.
The dad.
Neil fucking Bro?
Bro.
Okay, yeah. So Neil Bro, so if that was short, they changed it at Ellis Island when his family came. Yeah, when
He had
the
frosted
Bros-
tips. He was the first one in America with frosted tips.
So they went. So he decided to stage this thing, which he could have done with fake duct tape. Like he could have done with more, but he just straight up just taped these kids.
Yep.
I think you could have
Hands
used
down.
saran wrap too. You could do anything that makes the children look as if they're being held captive against their will.
Yeah, but saran wrap is going to be pretty much. Well, I guess saran wrap doesn't have the stickiness, but it's got it's got a sound to it.
You
Dude,
could kill
I
a
wrapped
toddler.
myself.
You could kill a toddler with fucking saran wrap. Fucking no problem.
You could kill a toddler with a paper bag. Yeah, they're not hardy creatures.
No, not with a paper bag. Maybe a plastic bag.
I don't know. Yeah,
California liberal you've become.
I'll tell you what, man.
Don't
Don't put any
plastic bags.
Don't put Eddie Redmayne in one of those bags. He's fucking choking it because he can't fucking act his way outside of it.
You need to let go of your hatred for Eddie Redmayne. He's never done
God.
anything to you. You've never met him. He's actually, I've heard he's a very nice guy.
The only good thing that he's done is that he has not done everyone congratulate for me existing during the quarantine video yet. Like he has at
He's
least
a hero.
stayed. He has stayed home, and I'm up, and he stayed quiet, and I really enjoy that. But when it comes down to just taping up the kids, I mean, there's so many ways you can keep a kid inside of a crib. You can even just put kind of a net over the top without directly tying them into a bundle. I feel like there's so many other ways you could have done it. You could have made the kid like,
Yeah, but that's
in a
not.
seat
But
and
that's
put
not
sunglasses
illegal.
on it and put like an empty fucking BL in its hands. Like that could have been fucking sweet.
That's just the next Guy Fieri. No, you have to do something that makes her look like she's a monster. If you like, all of those are just like cute. Like he's one today, 20 years away from having an alcohol problem. You have to make it look like she's a real tyrant.
Yeah, because you don't hate the kids enough to kill them. You just dislike
kill them.
You just dislike them enough to duct tape them for
Well,
hours.
you guys are married. What's your plan? I don't want to. Henry, I'm done with you. My name is Natalie. I'm done with you.
You're talking about when I get divorced?
No, I'm divorcing you. I'm divorcing you. My name is Natalie.
I mean, I already got a plan, man. I go I sell whatever I got. I go to fucking either Reno or like Biloxi. I go to a place where you can live in a place you can get a $175 like a month apartment still. Like you find one of those spots, like some kind of halfway house, and I fucking drink myself to death.
Yeah, you were always a loser.
That's a plan. I got a plan at least.
Ruidoso, New Mexico, my friend. I'm gonna go get real damn good at horse racing.
But
Not
Carolina's gonna
racing,
coach-
but betting on horse racing.
Anonymous.
OTB. I'm going to be an OTB guy. I'm going to spend all my time at Ruidoso Downs, spend the other half of my time up on the mountain, go over to Cloudcroft every once in a while, maybe take up golf. Probably not, because I hate golf and I find it to be a useless boring sport.
We'll never like golf.
hard.
No.
I try to do, because you know what? With golf, it's in the hips, which doesn't
But
make
I
any
got good
sense.
hips. I can swing the hips very nicely, but I
Yeah,
just I don't
this way, side to side.
I can. Yeah, I totally can.
I
I'm
have gotta
sweating
see you do it.
profusely. It is
What,
like 70 degrees.
Well, you
Yeah,
mean
man,
like the
I'm sick.
hips?
Try to do it. Yeah, try to do it.
Right.
No,
okay.
Yeah, he could do it.
That's sexual. That's when you're dancing for your fucking wife.
No, you have to put it. You have to
You're
twist it.
You're driving it from this.
Now you're getting there.
You're supposed to I don't know, understand it. The only time I did it, I embarrassed myself in front of my high school girlfriend's all fucking super sporty family. I was 280 pounds.
Well,
But
like,
you went from, it's like this,
That's
and then you're
baseball.
supposed
Like
to
this?
go
like this, and then like that.
you're supposed
Actually,
to be able
Henry,
to
I think
swivel
you got it. Henry, you're
Swivel it.
Henry, you are secretly very athletic. I think that Henry, and also lower to the ground. My understanding is, no, never mind, Marcus. You're probably
No,
the
but
right.
golf is for pedophiles. You know that already. That's the only major thing about golf is that it's a really good place for fucking pedophiles to hide.
Golf is for making deals. That's what you do on the golf course, and you avoid your family and you avoid your wife.
But I was thinking about if I'm instead of making deals and doing the kind of stuff, I'd rather have fucking air hockey. Do that shit.
That'd be real fun. I'd go for a foosball table, jukebox down in the basement.
I don't
Oh,
like
yeah.
foosball. I think it's
I'm
fucking
over
stupid.
foosball.
Yeah,
I hate
I
foosball.
think it's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
And I hate it when they put.
Can you move your guys so well because you
Fine.
jerk off all the time?
You know what it was about fucking foosball is that you know why I think I don't like it is that it's in every fucking one of those office spaces where they're like, we like to have fun around here, and when you go and you can get all the sodas that you want, but you are developing facial recognition technology for
Right.
Google. Like that's what
You'll
you're
know.
doing all day.
You'll notice this office is empty. This is our former CEO who molested his secretary. She's also been fired.
She got fired because of these.
There's the foosball.
Yeah, foosball.
I still like foosball.
All right, well let's move on to this next video. Ben, you are moving soon to another location,
Yes.
and I would like to give you.
You better.
I've been trying to push you to maybe like speak to a broker or a realtor or something.
You haven't been doing anything.
I have been doing that.
A total lie.
He's been
And-
pushing real hard.
He hasn't
And-
been doing jack
Oh,
squat.
I wish we had I wish there was a fly.
Yeah,
on
I
this
would.
wall
You
that
know
we
what
could-
you need to do?
If you wish there was a fly on this wall, we're surrounded by microphones.
I wish.
But I will. But I will say, Travis, you better all of his secret records of and
Oh yeah,
recordings.
I just have to press one button on this Google Drive account, and then it all ends for Ben Kissel. For
Great.
sure.
I also just got a text message from Micah Fox, an amazing comedian. She says, we were trying to watch Rick and Morty, and then your dumb face showed up. So there you go, Micah.
Yeah, guess what, Micah? Get cable, Micah. If you want that Rick and Morty, you better get that fucking cable.
Get the
Hi,
tape.
Micah. I love you.
Okay, so
Hi,
let's,
Micah.
this is a place that you might be interested in, Ben.
Okay.
I think you would honestly fit in here.
Was that a pun? Was that a joke of my size?
House.
Oh my God, it's Marcus.
Check out the master bedroom.
Honestly, if there's a pool in here, I will buy it.
Secret bookcase door.
I like the secret bookcase
Also
door.
first the dungeon.
Okay.
And then proceeding down into
I
the
like the
dungeon.
shoe rack.
That's getting a little scary. How are you
Okay.
supposed to drag a body down this?
And yes,
You
I built
don't-
the
you just let it
stairway,
go,
I
man.
built
You
all
just
the
push it
furniture.
down.
I even built the room.
Oh well,
And the
cool.
secret
Like the bar, got
bookcase.
the fucking cool stripper
course, we have
pole,
the
like he's
spanking
Nikki
bench.
Six. Sure.
Yeah.
Spanking bench.
Spanking
that's where
bench,
you do the
got it. You
spanking.
can also just sit on
A
it.
bar. Somebody
Sure.
come by my house, please.
Honestly, this is pretty cool. Oh, ooh,
Oh my
does she
goodness,
come with
hello.
it? Because I need to
For sale
actually
on the internet
upload her.
right
I need to
now.
get rid of her.
Wow, is she a sofa?
could
Because I'd
buy
love
it.
to sit on that.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's got the sexiest house on the internet for sale of them all?
Doesn't rhyme.
That's
but
right.
What you
this
got there?
house and dungeon can be yours.
This is fucking dope
Honestly,
as hell.
I would buy this in a heartbeat.
She's mine. Welcome to
Okay,
my
you
house.
can have her. I don't even.
For sale.
Joking.
Come buy it. All you perverts
Whoa.
out there,
Honestly,
TikTok land.
yeah. How much is it?
Cross.
How much is this guy selling this for?
Marcus, I want you to dress
This is
Just-
$3,000.
like
This is $3,000. That's it,
That's
Buy
it.
my dungeon.
Where is that?
It'll include the
This is in LA.
cage,
dude. Yeah, let's get on
How,
this.
where in LA for
secret
3,000?
bookcase,
It's right next to the Magic Castle.
all
What
of
about the
this,
Magic
What?
Castle?
so
Wait a
much
sec.
more.
So wait, are you just renting his dungeon?
No, he wants you to buy his house. He keeps saying it in the video. Buy
Wait,
my house.
How much is it cost? Like seriously, it's
I
$3,000.
don't know. I actually don't know how much it costs. Okay.
Well, then you just lied.
I didn't lie.
That was a straight up lie.
I really
wanna
didn't
know
I was
how
supposed
much
to bring,
this
I
is.
wasn't. I didn't bring like the dossier of his rental information.
Is there
but
like a pedophile Zillow that we can go find the price of that dungeon out?
Yeah. I'm pretty certain. Well,
I think
first
they
you have to.
I think they have to consult pedophile Zillow before they can move anywhere, right?
You find it through Raya because Raya has a whole pedophile corner. Hi Nadia, I see Nadia's on the chat. Hi, hello, and Bonesaw. Yes, I think that honestly Marcus would actually do very good.
Yes, Marcus would be great looking like that.
With
But yes, I would
the
pay
lame,
for that.
the gold lame and the black leather pants.
You knew what it was called. I had no idea it was called a LeMay.
I've done a lot of studying on glam rock bands. I know exactly what all their
That's
clothing
great.
is called.
Yeah. So is that guy.
Also, I want to thank Nadia. She did flash me earlier today. Just not warranted.
This is the real. This is
Thank you.
emergency responders.
I felt exactly like if you've ever seen the film Summer Rental starring the one and only John Candy, when the woman takes him into her house and she's like, just take a look. And then she flashes him. And then John's like, yeah, those are, wow, look at that. And then she's like, are they natural? Anyway, that was fun. Thank you for that.
Very good.
Good. I'm really glad for you.
Happy for you.
I just read the fucking many emails about the Black Hat Man today.
I saw boobs.
I can see boobs on the internet.
Yeah.
Go into the bathroom where my wife is.
It's still something you want to ask permission to do.
You
You can't just barge in there. You can't.
No,
put cameras
I-
everywhere, no matter
I
how
don't.
married you are.
I don't like, we separate. We're also the type of people, we keep the bathroom doors closed. We're not a pooping and pissing in front of each
No.
other couple.
No,
Mm.
not unless you're really getting into that Hitler foreplay.
I
just-
pee with the door open, but that's it. That's the only thing we have.
But does Carolina watch and go like,
Does he-
I love the
does he-
stream.
He only dumps once a week. He's got a once a week dump. You can imagine the horse
shit.
that creates.
Whoa, 200, and according to Lube Pizza on the chat, it's only 225 G's for that fucking house.
Honestly, let's buy it. Let's go buy it
Whoa,
right now.
let's
That'll
see
be our new
this.
studio.
Whoa, someone put up the Zillow account for it. Okay, it shows that
He improved the place. He built the stairwell.
you need to buy this house, Kissel.
Sure, I'll buy it.
I would
like,
absolutely
literally-
love if he actually buys the.
Yeah, everyone. It would be like
It's
come
4 beds,
out with
3
me in my
baths.
dungeon. It's not. If I have a dungeon, it's not. That guy has a dungeon.
The only
email
person
that to
Have a
me.
dungeon. I can't be like, come over and hang out in my dungeon with me. Like,
he
that's not-
has
what am I
that.
gonna do?
Yes, he has a dungeon. You will be. The only person who's going to be on the polls, me. But you're gonna like it. We're all have fun back there. We can all get real drunk in this fucking. Look at that. I'm gonna send it to both of you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I want to check this place out.
It doesn't seem like it hasn't been
Everyone's
covered in blood at one point, but that's okay.
They'll get somebody in there at some point. Honestly,
I'll go to a haunted sort of a former brothel. I mean, was that I mean, there must be some sort of orgies and things like that. If there's a
That's just a guy with a FetLife account. He's not like
Yeah.
dangerous.
yeah. I don't think he's
nothing
ball-
wrong
like,
with it.
He's not
No.
bowling because it's in. Oh no, this is in Van Buren. This is in fucking California. Oh,
Where is
isn't a fucking California. This is Van Buren. This is Arkansas.
Arkansas. Honestly, well, that might be.
Yeah,
Dude,
dude, still in this house. Where is this? Van Buren. That's AR, right? That's Arkansas, right? Or am I crazy? Is that AK?
Oh my God, that's where the Clintons killed.
no,
It's Alaska.
That's Alaska.
Yeah,
It's
it's
in
in fucking
Alaska.
Van Buren, Arkansas. Holy fucking shit! I don't want to move there.
Yeah,
Well,
that's Arkansas, my friend.
But guess what, man? Your orgy just became that much more achievable. in
Yeah,
Arkansas.
it definitely got a lot bigger. That's for sure. Which
Because
I'm fine with.
LA, they are not very they're like LA. It's more of a work generally place. Yes, there are sex workers, people in the porn industry, but that's their work. So in their life, they're not as sexual. Where the people are sucking and fucking and licking and doing drugs, Van Buren, Arkansas.
Oh, I
Because
agree
there's
with
actually
that.
there's a secret passage from the master bedroom to the secret playroom. So that whole thing that like if you buy that house, you can keep that entire room a full secret from your friends and family.
That's very dangerous. That's exactly what John Wayne Gacy did. I don't
He
think that
said-
you ever need a secret room.
He
Look
says
at this
huge
shit.
master bath, hot tub, an entertainment pole, full bar, hidden TVs. This is a step through the looking glass.
What's
This
the point
is
of a hidden
dope
TV?
as
What would be the
hell.
point of a hidden television? Can you
No,
tell me
look
that
at
you
this.
can't see it?
You got this nice little bumpy spank couch that like whoever like anybody who like lays front forward on this spank couch actually like kind of gains a butt. So either way, Kissel,
Right.
you can transform somebody into somebody you want to look at, and you can look at their butt. And they got all of this nice. Oh, he's got a grill.
I think this
I'm
guy
looking at this
greatly
shit.
underestimated the requirements that it takes to have a comfortable home. This
No,
seems like
look at the
five ways
rest
to
of it.
visit.
Are
Dude,
you
the rest of
looking
it's
at it?
Where's
fantastic.
the yard? Where's
He's
the
got-
yard? It's all the cum that killed the grass.
No, he's got a little lake.
Oh
Oh,
my God.
nice.
Oh,
Motor.
honestly, the outside of this this is straight up the house that the FBI broke into when they thought it was Buffalo Bill's house, but it wasn't Buffalo Bill's house. It was just a dude like this house. This
Oh,
house
and he's
is-
got kids too.
he has children.
Yeah,
but
they've
then-
got
yeah,
an Angry
someone's gonna-
Birds themed bedroom.
I mean,
Oh
he
my
could also. That
Yes,
could be
does
the
he have
fucking.
children? Now he needs to have children.
That could be like
You-
the
honestly-
Epstein fucking audition room.
What is
More
the
than anything else.
creepiest room you could ever imagine? Not a one with a bunch of skulls and like Hellraiser, like claws and chains and everything. A room that is just decorated with a bunch of Angry Birds, and then be like, "Oh, how old's your child? We lost him when he was 1." And then it's just like, "What are you using this room for?"
I love forever memory homes like that. Man, look at the. There's a
I
lot
don't
of
know.
houses on here, man. 200. That's all you takes, man.
I actually think it's a little expensive for Arkansas. Isn't that a little
Yeah.
pricey?
I think so. I mean, I don't know.
I just took one look at that guy and assumed California. So sorry, that's my idea of an
No, honestly,
Angelino.
if he was in California, I would think he was kind of a d-bag. But I think he's brave for living like that in Arkansas.
For
See,
Arkansas,
in
he's pretty
California,
cool.
that's a dime a dozen. But in Arkansas, that dude's actually freaking out the squares.
This dude's
He
sexy
can
as
still
hell.
do that there.
For Arkansas, he is sexy as fuck.
Mhm.
I think anywhere in the lower 48.
I don't
All right.
know.
Well, speaking of sexy shit, let's take a look at this guy's sexy body. Let's look at this guy's body.
What are men doing that they
Look at his
aren't
body.
looking like this? What was that? The new Twitter form?
What you are seeing is food passing directly from Jonas's mouth toward his bowels. Because he has no stomach, the food passes through so quickly that his body has difficulty absorbing nutrients.
I eat 6 times a day. Every 2.5 to 3 hours I eat. And I start eating about 12
Ooh, so
o'clock.
he's just.
don't
I don't want to
stop
watch this.
till
I
10:30
seriously
at
don't want to
night.
watch this.
10:30 at night is my last meal.
Ugh.
And then I'll go to bed about 1:30 and I'm good till the next morning.
Because he's also missing his colon and large intestine, there is nothing to slow down the process.
If I'm eating light food, I would have to use the restroom, in about 3 to 4 minutes. But if
I'm a little
Why
jealous.
aren't you just
potatoes
eating
and
on a
carrots,
toilet?
6
That's
or
what you gotta
7
do.
minutes.
The thing is, you're on a date with this guy. He's a nice looking dude. But then you find out, I don't got a stomach. I don't know. What does that do to you?
I
don't
think you
understand.
talk about that before you go on the first date.
Well,
I think
first
that
thing
guy's-
is being
Right.
like-
If they don't love you if they think that you have a stomach and then they fall in love with you and then they don't love you because you don't have a stomach, then it's on them.
Okay, first date thing that I would say, right? Got herpes, HIV, one of those. Always say it, right? Food tube on the outside of your body, you keep secret. For
You
several
got to make
days.
sure they
What
love
you
you.
do is you don't talk about it. You wear a button-up shirt at dinner, and then what you do, it's like maybe for the maybe first cup of coffee. You get a cup of coffee because maybe the coffee you don't need a massage
Doesn't
all the
that
way down.
burn the inside of your asshole?
I don't know. That's why you probably have to have cold brew.
Yeah.
And then you go and you have at the very top, you know, she doesn't fully see, but then you go out in a really nice restaurant, right? It's the big date that you're really going to, and then, excuse me, if you were having burrata, that's a difficult food when your food tube's on the outside. Like a nice, like, not a burrata, but like.
It's not the food, it's his intestine. It's not even the food. He doesn't have a food tube.
But then you go, you eat it, and you say nothing and go, excuse me? And then you run to the bathroom like you're supposed to do it, and she has to ask.
Okay, I don't want to be insensitive to anyone who has their shit bag attached directly to their mouth, but doesn't that make your breath horrible? Like, I'm not even like, wouldn't that make everything
it's
attached?
not a shit. I don't know if it's a
his
shit
intestine.
bag.
Yes, they said it's his intestine because he doesn't have a stomach.
But
It's
I don't.
going- it
But
goes
he doesn't
right-
have a colon either, and I think that all the nasty smells are created in your stomach and your colon.
He's got a direct through line. He's
You
got
have
a-
just straight up. With the other difference is all of the shit tubes, right? We have are kind of buried underneath. Like we have this acid tube, but then all the shit tubes are all up in here, right? And
Sure.
so they got plenty of feet and blockage for the stitch to come out through the top. It's got to get through the stomach and all the little fucking the sphincters out through the thing. If you just have an open tube from the top of your mouth to
Right.
your fucking asshole, what you have is an active, because what he's saying is he has to eat 6 or 7 times a day because the food that gets caught in that tube is what he digests. So
Exactly.
what you have is,
but it's
it
going
is-
too fast to digest.
yes, but then so whatever has to get caught and held in the tube that's smearing the
All right.
sides of it, right? So that
What
is
about this?
rotting food. As he speaks, everything that's slicked by the food begins to rot.
What about this? Rubber bands. You tie a rubber band around your waist, then you got the food, and it starts bubbling up here, but you get the nutrients, and then when you want to do it, you cut the band, boom.
Who's this guy,
make
Bill
sure you're
Nye?
by a toilet.
Is this Mr. Wizard I'm fucking talking to here?
you are like the water slide of shitters. It is just like a luge all the way down, but yeah, how would you get the newts? How do you get the nutrients?
It's whatever gets into gunky holes in the front tube.
Yeah. Well, this is so great. I know my medical.
Wild.
I love this. My healthcare plan. You are really a great doctor. I'm so happy that my healthcare plan covers you, and this is great. Thank
Hey,
you.
you know what? This is my big thing is, Kissel, what I've been meaning to tell you the last couple of visits, I actually think you should start taking up smoking because it lets your lungs exercise. You thought about just taking up smoking? And apparently that nicotine is beating that coronavirus. Woo!
Yep.
Nicotine.
You do know Igor and Olga, 2 scientists in Canada, they say that weed, 70% of the receptors get turned off with all the CBD. Weed can save your life. That's according to Igor and Olga. It's not been peer-reviewed yet. It's not been
You
peer-reviewed.
fucking bitches. Fucking smoking weed. All I do is fucking get healthier, dude.
That's all you do. Yeah. I mean, I think it's the nights of mixing every single amount of alcohol in a matter of 3 hours. That's why you're hungover. You got to stick with one, Henry.
I just got into it was all the different types of alcohol, and then I just because I was grilling, but I wasn't eating.
What?
I built it all up. We had a quarantine party where everyone was separated around an area. So I went to one spot and I deliver food with a mask on and then deliver food, then deliver food. Everybody partied in their party zones.
Wow.
That's what we're doing.
That's what it would be nice if Freddy Krueger was real and he could hop out from the water and just slash everybody's throats.
You know what I like about Freddy Krueger is because he only fucking did whatever he did to kids. I think we'd be actually like
I am
cool friends.
You know, I am extremely conflicted because when we spoke to Elijah Wood on that was for Side Stories proper, he said that
apparently
Freddy was,
also. Just so you know, according to the chat, that guy attempted suicide by drinking. At some
Yeah,
point.
that's what YouTube said. I didn't know that.
The guy from Van Buren Art.
You know
the
what?
Guy
Pretty
that
much
did-
everyone.
No,
everyone,
the guy with the outside food tube. The guy from fucking Van Buren, Arkansas, is crushing it right now.
I'm pretty sure the subject of every one of my videos has tried to attempt suicide at least
well,
once.
why would he? I mean, what's going on here? How did he do it? He drank
He drank
bleach or something?
bleach, yeah,
No, he's just gonna clean out the tube.
but he didn't die.
No, that's very painful, though. I was actually reading about suicide by bleach. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes, and it's very painful. So,
Yeah.
you know, don't even if you live, it burns you so much you can't really talk, and then you got.
That's why you got to go by fucking cop. Getting those fucking revenge points, dude. You get to
There
go
it
to
is.
revenge heaven, dude.
Perfect storm. You dress up like Jimmy Kimmel. No, you dress up like or Jimmy Kimmel as Karl Malone, and then you can get shot by the cops. It's perfect. You'd be calling out racism on every level.
You could die by cop, or you could die by ex-wife. So let's watch this. Let's watch this next video. A horror story unto itself.
I think it should be legal to be able to kill your spouse.
Thinking of getting
Jesus
divorced
Christ.
and remarried? Well, this is what an ex-wife can look like.
Yep.
She will not
They often do.
go away.
Oh
They
my!
keep coming.
Oh
Started
my!
out a little mellower for Lori Easystone, wife number 2.
But we're on our way to the airport. Take mother.
After dropping off her mom, Lori decides to swing by her stepson's school.
Cool.
Waiting there, parked in this blue van, is wife number 1.
She, chased me. No, she's chasing me.
Whoa, dip, dude.
Oh
fucking
my.
she
Lori
loose.
tried to pull away when wife number 1, Anita Teresa, cut her off.
Man, people forget women are dangerous, man.
And Anita,
I don't know if they
She keeps
forget.
coming. She's like fucking the T-1000.
Lori's trying to use her cell phone to call 911.
Oh, you got to
But
get that
Anita
window
has
up.
other things on her mind.
Hit her with the door, dude.
Go!
Hit her with the door, dude.
It looks like wife number 1's trying to smack Lori with her keys, doesn't it?
Oh, hell yeah, she's coming in. That's love, honestly. You should go back to her.
There she
No,
is.
look at this.
Now the tug. Use both hands. In a Max X Spur, wife number 1
Whoa!
gives wife number 2 a bra wedgie, while wife number 2 tries to desperately call 911.
Oh, she got her by the cross strap. Fucking yeah, dude.
A bystander jumps in to help and gets in between the two women.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay.
I
Oh,
know
this
a
guy.
crazy woman when I see a crazy woman.
This guy is in way over his head. He needs
That guy
to
was-
just let it be.
He was driving along his BMW, and he's like, wait a second, I think that's an ex-wife.
Lori's car and starts chasing her backwards down the street at 30
I
miles
hate
an
the way
hour.
this guy talks.
Lori finally gets away, but it's a dangerous ride home in the pouring rain
Put your
without
wipers
windshield
on.
wipers.
She broke her windshield.
Oh, did.
But at least she got away from the
At
ex-wife.
least she got away.
Waiting there.
Surprise! The ex-wife is back.
Oh my God! Why is
No,
this
dip.
like
She's
that?
fucking back around. She doesn't fucking. Oh, man, you gotta kill. You gotta shoot it in the head.
Go away and leave me alone.
Yeah.
Please,
You trying to drive away from me? You'll be the last person you ever drive away from.
That doesn't seem like it's about the husband. I feel like she seemed fine.
No,
until
Ben,
the
it's
ex-wife.
about an ex-wife. It's about an ex-wife and another ex-wife that has a problem with another ex-wife.
That guy should announce. He should commentate every school shooting. I would really be interested to hear.
And wham, blam, thank you, ma'am. That young blonde-headed boy just shot the librarian.
Why do they have to do it that way?
Because they're super excited. They're putting Andrew into it. And many times in VO auditions, you're told to smile while doing it. So that's what he was doing. But man,
Why?
chicks just fucking keep on coming. But how do you feel? One's nice about having an ex-wife and a current wife is that I feel like it's more appropriate for the new wife to give her a fucking pop. That you could send
No.
her at the ex-wife, like that it would have been cooler for the new wife to fucking hit her with the car door a couple times
Buddy.
than me doing it.
I don't think that woman was going to beat that other woman. I think the ex-wife was much stronger and much more passionate than the other woman who was just trying to go to Arby's. I have no idea what she was doing.
I'm just saying, wife on wife crime, I think, is more societally acceptable.
Yeah, I mean, she has her life threatened by this maniac. I don't know. Either way, no matter what, that husband is in trouble. He's in trouble by the current wife and by the ex-wife because she's going to go
Everybody's
home and
mad.
be like, what did you do? Why am I involved in this? He's screwed.
Okay, for this next video, so I was looking up. I really wanted to find footage of restless leg syndrome. I wanted like night vision goggle footage of somebody like kicking and strutting in their sleep, but I couldn't
Like
find.
Ric Flair?
Yeah, I couldn't really I couldn't find exactly what I was looking for.
Just someone just like, Like while sleeping. Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. With like, but in night footage, in night like night vision goggles or something. But I couldn't find that. So
is this a real thing? Is
restless leg syndrome is real?
Is it real?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's real.
Yeah.
Okay.
The girl I lost my virginity to, who was a juggalette, was had restless leg syndrome.
You
Yeah,
didn't
I
lose
actually
it. You
thought-
you willfully gave that to her.
Yeah.
See, what's interesting is I always thought the female juggalo was a juggala, and a juggalette is a small
Juggalette.
one.
No.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No, a small
I don't
one's a juggalino.
Right. So I'm looking through YouTube for restless leg syndrome, and YouTube sucks now because it's like it like weights all of the most popular videos at the front, and it makes you dig all the way to the back for like the no view ones. So I'm like, I scrolled all the way back of YouTube for restless leg syndrome, and I came across this guy who had a bunch of like sleep journal diaries, and he's like a goth guy. But all of his journals are like, he's like really earnestly talking about his like sleep disorder stuff. So he did one, and it's just him sitting in his room talking about his sleep disorder. And then 3 years later, he does the second video, and it's quite a bit different. And he's definitely upped his game, and he's trying to mix a lot of styles and like help a lot of people with sleep disorder. So I really like this guy, and I think we should all give some more attention to him trying to help people sleep disorder, and just sort of take in what he's trying to give us aesthetically.
I'll learn. I'll fucking absolutely. Let's boost that signal.
So let's learn about sleep disorders.
I hope it can help some people.
I hope we can help. We can fix it.
Okay.
Whoa.
So, I just wanted to do a quick follow-up video to the video I made
fucking like Elder Scrolls.
about 3 years
It should
ago.
be. It
now,
kinda looks like
talking
Alice
about my
Black.
sleep disorder. So, okay.
Oh, mama, yeah! Whoa! How am I supposed to?
That's his music too, man.
No, I guess.
Composed by
Black Swan.
It's cool.
Sleep disorder.
This is
My
fucking metal, dude.
Sleep disorder itself is probably, I don't know, it might have improved slightly. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, that's it?
Sleeping tablets at night to help me get to sleep, and codeine to actually help with the restless leg syndrome and the
Is he a vampire?
periodic
Extreme
movement
codeine?
disorder. I think in general, I've just gotten used to the fact that I am always this tired. And it's just been, you know,
Welcome to it.
Welcome to
basically
a
getting on
fucking
with my
life, bro. Oh shit, dude.
I don't think he's supposed to be taking codeine for restless leg syndrome. That seems like fucking using a hammer to kill a fly.
It's a bit of overkill.
Oh, look at that fucking crow.
Yeah.
Beautiful nature.
Generally with codeine, I don't have any of the
Nadia, I
adverse
love
effects
mayhem.
of restless leg
we all
syndrome.
love
In fact, I've not really felt any effects of it for the past 6 months to a year.
He does look tired.
I still have trouble getting to sleep initially, which is why I have sleeping tablets as well. But
Jesus, you're gonna fucking
the
die.
medication on seems to be doing the job. I mean, it's not a cure, but it's helping me manage the symptoms anyway. So.
Why are we? What is happening here? I'm not understanding.
You know who else has restless leg syndrome? The Walking Dead. Once forced to roam the earth.
Basically, where I am with my sleep disorder at the moment.
I wish him
And,
the best.
Yeah, I guess you'll see me all in the next video.
All right.
I cross the bridge from the end to the other end.
So that's Lee Allen is his name. So
All right.
go show him some love. He hasn't gotten any views really, but I just thought that was so worthy of attention.
I don't know how
great.
it helps if you do have sleep paralysis. I'm not sure what advice he gave other than very dangerous advice, such as codeine and sleeping pills.
That's all he seemed to
but-
be doing is just giving people codeine.
But am I mistaken by understanding? Like, it seems like he slept well once he fell asleep.
I think the reason why he looks so tired is because of the eye makeup.
Yes,
That makes you look tired.
of course it does. I
Yeah.
feel like I think he sleeps 12 hours a day, but he's so not tired. He's like, it's hard to fall asleep sometimes. It's because all you do is sleep.
I mean, also, it just sounds like he's got a rock. Because every time he's trying to sleep, he wakes up. He's like, "I gotta rock."
Now, one thing I did find interesting about that man is 21 years old.
No.
Yes.
No, he's not.
Yes. He's
No,
finishing.
he might say
he is
21.
finishing college.
Yeah, dude.
He's 20. He very well could be 40.
That's what
I don't know,
sleep
man.
That's what sleep deprivation does.
No, that is a
And-
lie because he's probably buying the house in Arkansas right now that has the dungeon. That is a lie. That man is at least 40. No,
man.
legitimately 33. 33.
Said talking about my people, the English.
Oh,
they don't age great.
No,
They
they crumble.
They age very, very fast.
Well, that's why
the,
Prince Harry is aging well because his mom boined the soccer player. It's not Prince Charles's
It's
kid.
not Prince. Yeah, he got the good genes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not the fucking because wow, the guy that will never be king, he is just turning into fucking Igor. What happened to him? His head is ice cream cone shaped.
It's
He's
really
the
weird.
ugliest. He's the ugliest man in the world, and he used to be so handsome. I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, not all of them age badly, but the Brits definitely the clock is turned up on
There's
them.
something about men that go from like, because I always started like gross looking. So whatever it is, like that's how it goes. I don't go anywhere else. This is it. I rock this level.
Well, you
Going
look great.
from like
You look great, buddy.
handsome prince to gross king. I guess it don't matter anymore. Because
Well, I guess that's the question. Would you rather just sort of be average looking like all three of us our entire lives? We're not. I would say we're solid LA 4s and Midwest 10s, or be beautiful and then turn into someone like Prince Charles. I don't think I would ever want to experience true beauty like that and then have it taken away from me.
The only reason why we are Midwest 10s is because we can funnel beer.
Yeah, I'm not giving excuse. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
one of
And
these
then
days-
Marcus will brood, and that's very hot in the Midwest.
One of these days, guys, I'm gonna put my English genes are gonna turn on. The whole thing's gonna turn on the dime, and I'm gonna become like a true, like you guys talk about me being a goblin man. I'm gonna become a true goblin man. The hair's gonna go. It's all gonna fall, and I'm just gonna be a weird man with a baby face, but still wrinkles and gigantic, oversized hands and a big belly.
weird-looking
I'm
loser.
gonna look like
Yeah,
Gollum.
you fucking Gollum.
I'm gonna
You know
look
what?
like Gollum.
You know what I'm thinking? You won't
With
look
good
like Gollum.
teeth because I got the whole the Invisalign thing. So
'Cause
the,
you got
the teeth
shaved.
are- yeah, the
Yeah.
teeth are gonna be nice, but
you know what you can do, Marcus, what I expect you to do, and I'd like someone, if we could possibly throw up a picture of this man so people can see, you got to go full Grant Morrison, shave the head, leather, the
No,
leather
no,
jacket,
no,
the
no,
leather.
no, no.
You remember the Romeo and Juliet, like the
No.
1990s version with that leather, like priest's outfit
Yeah.
with the high collar and that kind of thing,
Yeah.
and the very, like, the glasses with no bands.
I'd
The
love it.
ones
He's
that
gonna look
stick
like he's on parole, and no one's gonna let him near a park.
from future prison.
yeah. On parole from future prison. I would love to shave my head. That would be great. However, my head is too small for that hairstyle. I have a tiny head. My entire body is out of proportion. It's like a Frankenstein's body
No,
that's put together by
bulk
a
up.
bunch of different.
Get back into lifting weight.
No, but that'll make my
jacked
head
in the
even.
bottom.
My head will look even smaller.
Yeah, if
That's
you
the
make
idea.
it bigger. It's insane.
Make
You know
the
who
body
I think-
bigger.
You know who has
Head
that kind
small.
of body? You know who everyone thinks is hot, but I don't think so. Shannon Tatum. His head is too small. He's too strong.
I think he does. Yeah, you know what? Finally. Yeah, he's not that handsome.
Yeah,
No.
take him down, Ben.
I did.
You call him Shannon. You call him Shannon Tatum.
Well, yeah, he called him Shannon Tatum. What I
What's
will
his name?
say,
Channing Tatum.
It doesn't
Channing-
matter
I don't
what his
freaking
name
know
is.
what these Hollywood names are.
but I would fucking love to see you beat the living shit out of Channing Tatum.
Because he's like 1 foot tall.
yeah,
They're
small.
all so small.
Okay, speaking of little people that have great names, let's move on to this next news clip here and meet some people in this little gang.
Let's see what horrors Travis has to bring us on this one.
I did look into the UFC gym recently.
Mark his loyalty.
What does that say?
For life.
Hey, get this one right here. Tortillero por vida.
He is only
no.
12 years old.
Little midget tortilla flat Compton.
Midget's 13-year-old brother Woody is also in the gang.
Pero Woody la tortilla flex controla.
He looks quite older.
They've
This is so
befriended the
scary.
gang's
Oh no,
newest
you gotta go
recruit,
to school.
10-year-old little Chucky.
No,
Little
no.
Chucky, here in the garage where they sleep,
Show us some handguns. Midget, whose real name is
No,
Daniel
that's gonna.
Briscoe.
Oh, you don't want to. Oh my God.
That's the Plaxico. He's gonna do the Plaxico.
My enemies the one that shot me.
In
My
fact,
father, like I have a
rival
spider
gangsters
father
have
sense going
shot
on right
him
now.
up twice. An
Do these guys
ugly
have
scar
albums on
reaches
SoundCloud?
across his chest and lower stomach. The first time, doctors had to remove a kidney. The second time,
What
his
is this?
spleen.
Jesus Christ, Travis, why are you showing this?
What is that? Where I honestly do want to know.
That's just
Travis,
horrifying.
That's just very sad. We have a youth problem
And
in our
that
country.
was your check your privilege segment. So check your privilege.
This isn't the time for that.
They need a father figure. They need help.
Let's move on to another
but I will say this: I am going to join the UFC gym. That's how I'm going to get in shape. Just get ready. Get ready.
What, you gonna hold up the signs?
Oh, you are correct.
Let's meet an airplane with a mind of its own.
9/11.
Let's meet an airplane with a mind of its own.
Seriously, are you just going to show us 9/11 jumping videos now?
Whoa, cool.
Glory.
Oh,
fuck you! Okay, multiple deaths. Multiple deaths.
God damn it, Travis! This is Sonic. Everybody's dying.
Oh, it's like Jaws, but a plane.
Rescue is
Get out of the way of that plane! Get away from the plane!
Why is people are running towards the plane?
You gotta try
to be a hero.
grandfather in the black coat throws himself between Mandy and the killer plane.
It's not a
Whoa,
killer
it's
plane.
not a killer plane. It's just a plane. Yeah.
Precious granddaughter from a certain
Oh my
death
God.
blow. It only
Oh
stops
my
when it
God!
careens
They're
through a
just
parked
get away
plane.
from it. Why
are they
so
next to
close
it?
to it? Run away from it.
The main takeaway from that video is that you can only stop a plane with another plane because they only stopped when you used a plane.
And it just flies another plane into it from the sky.
That'll fix it. That plane is not the father. That plane is not the father.
I don't think that woman lived. I don't think that woman died. I don't think she died.
I think they all died because the guy said that was a death blow from the plane.
Also responding to
you
you,
saved him from a death blow.
Oh, okay.
responding to YouTube here that we are still in the check your privilege segment actually. So that was another.
we
check,
are still.
That was another check your privilege
good,
video.
Good. I always
what
love
was it?
YouTube.
Yeah, the plane privilege. It's like, what was that? A fucking Harrison Ford's like training camp. He's the one who keeps killing people with the plane.
I mean, honestly, it was.
He hasn't yet.
It was the plane's natural habitat. I don't know why humans thought they could sort of descend on it and make it their own play place.
True story. My uncle died from a mini plane. He landed it in a field. Did not realize there was a railroad track in said field. It hit the plane. So I guess the train won.
Okay, let's see
Wait a
another.
second.
He
Wait a
flipped it all over. He died.
How have I never heard the story before that your uncle?
That
Wait
is
a
the
second.
story. I wasn't close. I don't know my family very well, so I wasn't
No,
close.
so was this in Germany?
This is in Fargo.
Fargo.
No, my German relatives were all like F1.
Landed a
F1,
plane on a train track.
No, he landed it in a field. He did not realize that there was a plane, that there was a train track. It was covered by shrubbery.
Yeah,
and then he boom.
Actually, I have a video of his grandfather next. Actually, so let's play that video of Ben's grandfather.
This better be about all of his
Man is recovering
humanitarian
from
work.
two accidents on
I
the
see
same
one
day,
swastika.
both caught on videotape. First, the 60-year-old man was hit by a Houston light rail train
Oh,
as he walked
Jesus.
across the tracks, ignoring the blaring horn and
Travis,
flashing
how
lights.
is any of
He was
this
falling
funny?
About 10
What is he
feet.
listening to
Then
last
a news
podcast
chopper
on the
watched
left?
as the
Look,
ambulance
look.
taking him to the hospital was hit by a car. The good news, he only had minor injuries and should be all right.
We all need to be
hold on a
careful.
second.
And this is the kind of shit right
That guy-
right now. We are running around. We are so scared of the coronavirus, right? We're so scared that this fucking disease is gonna come get you. Meanwhile, you can just walk your fucking ass in front of a fucking trolley and get hit by it, and then get into a car accident in the ambulance and die from it.
He didn't die. He came out of it with minor injuries.
Yeah, minor injuries. So your rant is totally useless.
Minor injuries, and also like it's pretty easy to not.